The Audacity CNN anchor's announcement ignites outrage. So I'm guessing we're probably going to be encountering most likely Jake Tapper and his ridiculous book, bro. But either way, let's jump into it. This is a suggestion via Discord.
Well, the Fox News at 9 Common Sense Department can't wait to visit a Barnes & Noble in May when Jake Tapper's new book comes out. Although it might be hard to find considering we don't yet know if it'll be listed under true crime or hypocritical fiction.
Hypocritical fiction, no doubt. With all the things that he said about Biden, right? Then now he's trying to basically backtrack and say, you know what? Yeah, all these people said it. It wasn't me, bro. It was you the whole time. It was you and your cohorts.
The book, co-written by the CNN anchor, is about the media cover-up of Joe Biden's cognitive decline. In other words, it's an autobiography.
Right.
Where Tapper documents a historic political mistake, but fails to mention he was complicit in that mistake. But instead of accepting blame, it appears the plan is to roll his liberal media colleagues under the literary bus. Common Sense wonders if Tapper realizes that the media has this thing called videotape, and that he was videotaped on many occasions criticizing those who suggested that Joe Biden...
Bro. Never mind. No, you know what? Never mind.
Was in decline. Tapper even mocked Laura Trump for saying Biden was having cognitive issues. And in late 2023, Jake Tapper said Joe Biden was mentally sharp. In the book, Tapper says it was, quote, shockingly narcissistic, self-delusional, and reckless. He's talking about Biden's decision to run in 2024, but it could easily describe Tapper's decision to write in 2025. Common Sense is hearing that critics are saying by the end of the book, it'll be very apparent that his mind was not right and that Joe Biden was also not doing well.
Yeah, but bro, everyone else outside of the media, and specifically outside of the White House press room, basically already knew that Biden was not there, right? Like, they were saying things within the first year.
Let's bring in former Trump campaign Deputy Communications Director Caroline Sunshine and political strategist Joey Manarino. Thank you both for coming on. Caroline, to you first. I want to play some sound. Here's Jake Tapper announcing his new book. He said the following.
I've been covering the concerns about President Biden's age and health for years. I literally asked him about it in October 2022, and we've challenged Democrats and White House officials about it.
Yeah. Put his feet to the fire. Molly Hemingway said the following on X, quoting here, the mother bleeping audacity of you to do this after running 24/7 interference on behalf of him and mocking and attacking every single person who noticed Biden's decline. The mother bleeping audacity. Have you no decency? Have you no shame?
No, none. No shame at all.
What do you think about this?
Couldn't have said it better myself. Jake Tapper is an opportunist. In addition to being boring, he only tells the truth when it's profitable. And so chapter 1 of that book better be a written apology to Laura Trump, whose show on this network has higher ratings than Tapper's will ever have, as an aside. Because all the way back in 2020, you pointed out, she went on his show and did his job for him and had the courage to say the truth, that Joe Biden's cognitive decline was obvious. And Tapper accuses her in that segment of saying Joe Biden has a stutter and saying that, I believe the direct quote was, she has no standing to diagnose somebody's cognitive decline. And then here we are 4 years too late. Jake Tapper now somehow is qualified to diagnose cognitive decline that he should have caught 4 years ago.
Yeah,
listen, not a single person was blind in literally looking at what and how he was handling things. The fact that they basically needed photo, like index cards type of things to show him how to get off the stage, guys. There were a lot of issues here, okay? And Jake Tapper was definitely one of the leading people who were, trying to hide this. And then if you said anything about it online, him and his cohort literally would come after you, guys. All right, that's the reality of the situation.
He said, "What would you tell a kid who had a stutter?" And she's saying, "This is not.
That's not the same thing."
You're exactly right on that. Meantime, Joey, we thought the left loved the immigrants, but apparently they only love illegal immigrants because Joy Behar said the following. Watch this.
Oh, Joy. Oh, no.
The guy was not born in this country, who was born under apartheid in South Africa, so has that mentality going on. He was pro-apartheid. This is just perfectly wonderful for Trump. He's can take a nap and let this foreign agent, an enemy of the United States, do his job.
Joy, do you hear yourself? That's mighty coincidental here, guys. All right.
Yeah, she later came back and she corrected it, saying she didn't really know if Elon Musk was pro-apartheid, and though she kind of left it at that, Joey. What do you think?
Yeah, well, Joy Behar does not know many things at all, frankly. Joy Behar and all these people who continually love to hate Elon Musk simply because he's defended free speech and he supported President Trump, they don't actually have any facts to back up what they say. They hate the man. They used to love him until like 2 years ago. He was their savior, the hero of the left. They loved the electric cars. Now, suddenly, Elon Musk is public enemy number one, and they don't even have a reason why. So now he's...
Because that's what they do, bro. Like that's literally all they do, it seems. They say, you know what, I like this guy here because he thinks identical to how I think, but then immediately, once you realize at least that he has his own thoughts, not the thoughts that you basically put onto him, what happens? You immediately ostracize the man, and now you see his stock price going down. People are no longer buying his vehicles at the same rate. Yeah, bro. This is kind of what they do here. While they say they don't do this, but that's what they do.
Pro-apartheid, before he was a Nazi. Now, I mean, what are we going to do? They just need to come up with a reason to hate this man. And really, it's stupider every single day.
Meantime, Charlemagne the God on his show today, he brought on a federal worker, Caroline, and the federal worker kind of surprised him. He was asking about Elon Musk's little questionnaire of what you did last week. Watch.
I got the email, and I honestly feel like this is a great opportunity to outline what you as an employee bring to the bring to the federal government. Like, God forbid they ask you what you've done. Any other job, they'll ask you at the end of the week, at the end of the month. This is what you signed up for. If you don't like it, resign.
You are a government employee.
They give you the opportunity to find another job. I mean, it's not that hard. You're complaining about actually working. I don't get it.
She didn't get it.
Charlemagne, listen, I did not see that or hear that first time here, but I can tell you right now, Charlemagne did not respond in the way you think he responded. Okay, it was absolute trash, his response. Guarantee it.
She said a great opportunity. What do you think about that?
Give that lady a promotion. Better yet, let's have her run for office.
Yeah.
I think something also that got lost in the coverage of the now famous email is Elon said it best himself. He said part of sending out that email was a pulse check. It was to check if people are actually alive who the email was going to their inboxes, because the waste, fraud, and abuse is so systemic and so deep that, I mean, you're finding on Social Security rolls, people are 300 years old collecting Social Security. Part of it was just a pulse.
Okay, hold on. Wait a second. That's an interesting statement. Now, we've found these people. I think we kind of have more information on that now. Almost positive not a single 360-year-old person ever received any type of check here, guys. A lot of the ages that we saw that were absolutely ridiculous were basically placeholders.
Pulse check to see, are you a bot or are you a real person still collecting a paycheck from the federal government? If so, it should be so easy to respond to the email. So it wasn't even just about job performance. The bar was even lower, was, are you real?
Yeah, are you real? Meantime, Chris Eliza tweeted the following here, Joey. Trump took 1,009 media questions in his first month in office. Biden took 141. By Trump's third day, he had already taken more questions than Biden took in his entire first month. The media now complaining because they're changing the pool structure. Do they have a genuine beef, or is this just kind of flipping things up from the way it's always been?
Well, President Trump has taken more questions than just about anybody. He's the most transparent president. He talks directly to the media, so he can talk directly to the people. So I don't understand what the media would have to complain about. They didn't have any access at all with Joe Biden. Number one, when you talk to Joe Biden, you're not even talking to the guy making the decisions. You're talking to the puppet. With President Trump, you go right to the source, right to the man making the decisions, and you just get it like it is, unfiltered, raw, and honest. So they shouldn't complain about anything. They should be happy to finally have somebody to actually talk to in the White House.
Haven't seen a lot of happy people as of late. Joey Manorino, Caroline Sunshine, thank you both.
Okay, that's it. Ooh, guys, when it came to like Joe Biden, I think people should be able to, let's say, age gracefully. Right? Like get to the point in life, like, listen, I had a very long life. I'm good, right? Maybe if I feel as if I'm kind of like mentally slipping, I will not attempt to be the person that holds one of the larger nuclear collections and the most powerful army on earth. Maybe I shouldn't be that person. Like some self-awareness is needed here. And while also at the same time, do I believe that he was actually running things? Again, I'm not someone who's excessively conspiratorial here. It's not me. But based off of what I have seen, specifically regarding him, I don't believe that he was running a single thing. Like, I'm not sure that he was, and again, I'm not trying to make fun of the man in his context. I do think that once you get to a certain age, bro, live the rest of your life in peace. Like, why, and specifically if you're not like all there, you get what I mean? Yeah, if you're not all there, I'm not sure you should be in that position under any circumstance. Because again, who was running the country? Because again, I'm not sure it was really him having these deep thought experiments on how to solve problems, bro. All right. Or, you know, everything that we experienced, let's say in terms of immigration and the economy, maybe all these things happen because there are a whole lot of non-elected officials running things, potentially. Right? Maybe the borders didn't care about the border at the same rate here. Who knows, guys? All right. But all right, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And guys, don't buy that book. I'm pretty sure it's a waste of your time. The fact that you just made it to the end of the video says a whole lot, actually. We have a couple other channels. MrLboyd